Christian life. So there's the first thing. You need to assume that, I think it's wise to assume many people are not clear about salvation, and that's the first confidence issue to address. But secondly, that Christians do have a whole range of just apologetic confidence issues. I really don't know the answer to this myself. I really am not convinced that if I invite a friend it'll be good. I'm not sure what I would say if I was in this situation. I think you need to assume that's almost certainly the case with many people. And when you see people beginning to evangelise of their own volition without being pushed too much, when you see them showing up to pray for non-Christian friends or simply to pray in general, then I reckon you know that people have begun to grasp a decent conviction about the centrality and the wonder of the gospel. Does that make sense?
Great. Yeah, that's good. It's good. Peter wants to get any insights you might have on particularly engaging with men in evangelism.
Yeah, it's look, I think it's a great question to ask, because it is the case. I think that in Australia we readily don't engage men anywhere near as well as women, and part of those things are simply cultural. Women talk very much more than men do. They're much more likely to engage in issues that are meaningful. So I don't know that I've got lots I can say that is in any way revolutionary. We do seek to make sure that in our evangelism we put it on at a time where it's not going to bias the men, because then you are simply perpetuating something that's already exists in Australia, that most evangelism is set up for the women. So you do want to make sure, say in our Carols event, I keep saying we want to have it not on a Sunday, we want to have it on a Saturday, because we want the men to be able to come. We want life to be on a time where we're not